Hi everybody, welcome. Today we have a very special guest. We've got Mitchel here. He's going to kind of talk to us a little bit of being a student of Chinese medicine and other wonderful stuff about yourself. Well, why don't you start off with that, Mitch? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, first off, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
My background, for the last 10 years I've been teaching Wing Chun Kung Fu. It's a martial art, and I've been practicing for the past 23 years. Both my parents are instructors of martial arts as well, and so I was kind of raised with a lot of those cultural concepts, realizing that obviously any culture that you see on the exterior is kind of the tip of the iceberg until you actually try and go within it and learn all the sort of the detailed aspects about it. But
nuances of
yes,
it.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's being raised by those concepts. It kind of it prompted me to want to go a little bit deeper. And in our Kung Fu school, we've had a lot of people go through TCM programs as well, and so
Okay.
it almost seems like the martial arts is kind of a gateway to Chinese culture a little bit, and then from there a person can want to go deeper, right, into the philosophical aspects, into the more inner aspects, so to speak, rather than just hitting each other.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, kind of getting that taste for it in that regard, but then knowing that there's a whole bunch of other levels for you.
Exactly. So many levels. Yeah.
For sure. So that it was the Kung Fu that really prompted you to dive in and try Chinese medicine out?
Absolutely. That's a big portion of it. It seemed like I said before, a lot of other students had gone through the programs. I had always seen that they were really stressed out and they always had huge bags full of books, and so as a younger person I thought, wow, that might be too hard for me, but I'm glad I went into it.
Excellent.
Sort of just dove right in, so to speak.
Gotcha. Almost literally, right?
Yeah,
There's a
basically.
lot of things to get into. So being a student, do you mind describing a little bit of the student life so far?
Student life is great here. I mean, you know, everybody is kind of got that family vibe going on. So my upperclassmates, junior classmates, and my peers, everyone is very cool. In the upperclassmen, ever since year one, have been helping me out, sort of showing me the ropes, as well as the teachers who are very close to us as well, and developing personal relationships. And I think that all of that is really conducive for a good learning environment.
Yeah, that you're all in it together, right?
Exactly.
Excellent. Well, that's really good to hear too. So what would you say is your favorite part so far as a student?
Well, it's hard to narrow down one. I mean, a lot of people don't like academic studies, right? A lot of people in this field sort of like the hands-on. I actually liked a lot of the academic studies. I mean, I can't lie. But so I like going through the theoretical aspects, because the theory is really where we were talking about before, the whole aspect of Chinese culture, and kind of learning these theories that have been around for, what, a millennia or two?
A couple,
Yeah, a couple. 5?
Yeah.
Learning these theories is really interesting to me, and going deeper in that is great, as well as the practical aspect as well. I mean, learning needling technique and all the different modalities that Chinese medicine kind of takes care of as well. All those are really fun too, and yeah. So I guess it's hard to say which is my favorite, so to speak, because they all have advantages that I really enjoy.
Yeah, and you've been studying for a little while as well, Mitch. What stage are you in the game right now?
So I'm in my halfway through third year. So at this point, we don't really have that many classes going on. We're more so clinic focused, treating patients. See a lot of diverse stuff in here, and it's great practice. And as well as it's really rewarding to help those people too, you know.
Yeah, so you're getting a good full experience right now, right?
Absolutely,
Seeing lots
absolutely.
of people, getting your hands good, well, not dirty, but getting them
not too
working,
much.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So with that in mind, then you must have some ideas of what you'd like to do in the future.
Yeah, I think in the future I'd like to create kind of a joined practice between Kung Fu school and kind of a clinic. I know clinics take various different forms, some more kind of spa-like, some clinics are more a little bit almost hospital-like,
Mhm.
right? And I know some people try to gravitate to different ones. I can't say what mine would look like, but all I know is that I'd like to teach whoever comes through the doors of the Kung Fu school more about Chinese culture as I learn more about it. And I would like to sort of help everyone go deeper philosophically within that, because I think that the rewards of going within that are far greater than just learning how to block and hit people and whatnot, you know.
For sure.
You can apply these aspects to every part of your life from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, right? And I'd like to sort of integrate more of those health-focused activities, you know, including TCM diet therapy, regular TCM treatments, Qigong, as well as the martial arts, to really try and, you know, provide people with a sense that they can apply these things to their daily life and improve their quality of life as a byproduct of that. Yeah.
For sure, excellent. Yeah, so quite a nice big vision you've got there as
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's a quite yeah, but make sure you establish that kind of multi-level practice.
Yeah,
and that kind
for
of
sure, absolutely.
So excellent to hear that you've got a good focus to the future. So what would you advise maybe a future student who's thinking about Chinese medicine?
Well, future students, I would say, you know, go in with a completely open mind. If you have a background in Western medicine, while as good as it is and as valuable as it is, a lot of those concepts you'll kind of have to stuff down, because when you learn TCM, everything kind of goes full circle, so to speak. With Western medicine, you kind of have that one for one, right? This treats this, that treats that. Where in TCM, it's kind of like, you know, you can have one thing and it can present like this or this or this, and it can kind of go full circle until it comes right back where you started. And I think that's the beautiful aspect of TCM, is that there's no end to it, right? It's always going to continue, it's always going to progress, and it's always just going to come full circle again back to where it started, I think.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thanks for stopping by, Mitchell,
Thanks for
and
having
having
me.
a chat with us here. And we'd like to see you guys again soon.